Hi everyone, Gabriel here. I wanted to do a short video to share some super exciting things with you. The Dinner Special podcast is now 6 episodes in, and thanks to my amazing first 6 Food Hero guests, the Dinner Special podcast has been downloaded over 350 times just in the first week alone. And people have been finding the podcast and listening to it from all over the world, from here in Canada to the United States, the United Kingdom, all the way to Australia, India, Iran, Cambodia, and Hong Kong, just to name a few. I've been so overwhelmed by the reception and the response. So thank you so much. I was so nervous last week to let my Food Hero guests know that the podcast was live and that the website was up. I actually delayed letting them know for a couple of days just because I had so many things swirling around in my head. Like, would they like it? What would they think of it? How would they react? What if it's the worst thing that they've ever seen? Then what? But I was so relieved when I started getting emails congratulating me and really nice notes such as, this podcast is exactly the kind of food podcast I love. I'm really excited to see my episode so I can share it with everyone. And I'm rekindling my love of podcasts thanks to you. So really, really nice comments. Thank you. I'm sharing all this not to brag, but really to thank you for listening and to thank my first 6 Food Hero guests, Claire Thomas of The Kitchen Kitchen, The Incredible Spicemen, Chef Cyrus Todiwala and Tony Singh, Jordan Reed of Ramshackle Glam, Elena Rosemond-Hoerr of Biscuits and Such, Eva Cosmas Flores of Adventures in Cooking, and Nicole Dula of Dula Notes. Thank you so much for sharing your stories and your tips and your passion and excitement for cooking and food. Of course, I want to thank you for listening, wherever you're listening to the Dinner Special podcast in this world and however you're finding it. There are some awesome Food Hero guests coming up this week, so be sure to tune in. The simplest way is to subscribe to the Dinner Special podcast on iTunes. I know it can be a little bit confusing to navigate iTunes, so I've done a short step-by-step how-to on the website at www.thedinnerspecial.com. There's a link there on the right-hand sidebar. Also, if you enjoy the show, I would really appreciate it if you would rate and review it on iTunes. This would really help share the show with as many people as possible. Again, iTunes can be a little bit challenging to navigate, so I've created a how-to step-by-step, and you can find that on the website as well on the right-hand sidebar. There's a link there for the instructions. Okay, so thanks again for such an awesome first week. I'm off to set up the next few episodes, so talk soon. P.S. I've had to do some editing to this video because I'm not the best public speaker and sometimes I get lost in my thoughts and my words start to fumble and jumble. It's really something I'm trying to work hard on, but I really do hope that the sentiment came through.